Hello everyone, this is Benyarko again. Thank you for joining my channel. Today I'm going to be demonstrating an African harmonic concept using my harmony method, the Benyarko scale of chords. I'll play it in the key of C real quick, right? But I'll play the Highlife scale, which is the key of C with a B flat in it, right? And that is the Highlife scale, alright? Okay? To harmonize that, I used my Benyarko scale of chords. So I have a C7, a D minor 7, a C7, D minor 7, C7, D minor 7, G7, and C7. Now, today's lesson is more a demonstration geared towards my advanced students, and I'll be choosing the Ghanaian gospel praise song, Wiasi, Amann, Nyinaa, by a very influential Ghanaian gospel artist known as Mireku, and I'll play it in the key of F sharp. Now, why I do that is I want players to get away from the idea of just playing easy keys, just F or C or G, and try just staying away from the transpose button and playing other scales as well. So I'll share an example. If I was doing just a 2-5-1 movement in C and Highlife using the scale of chords I just showed you, right? I'll do something like this. Let's say, right? And what I do is, as soon as I master a scale, I take it a half step above and try and do the same thing I just did. Obviously, I practice that and all the scales, so it's a little simpler. But when you begin, it's going to be hard, but as you practice it, it will be simple, right? So the same thing I did in the key of C sharp. And after I do it a half step above it, I try a half step below. So in this case, it would be a B, right? So and I do that. I just pick a scale of key at random. Let's say B flat. Or E even. And I don't do that to show off, but rather just to explain that it makes you a more technical player or a better player if you can play at any key, and especially for church. If you listen to, let's say, the singers, you can pick up their key, without using the transpose button, and then play in any key. It makes you a much better player and a much marketable player. And you don't just use that in African music, but let's say in jazz, you pick a key, and then you try and play, play a song and pick a key. So let's say if I was doing, let's say, just the beginning chords of Autumn Leaves, right? In the real book key, it's a G, right? 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 And you know that it's in G, but Miles Davis plays it in B flat. So you listen to the record and you try and pick it out. other keys. You know, you take a, let's say, a song that almost everyone knows in F. Let's say you look the way you look tonight, right? In F, everyone knows it. Right? And everyone knows that in F. But you try another key, maybe E flat, right? And that's the first time I actually played it in that key. But you guys get the idea. You know, just playing just different things and, you know, different keys and getting the habit of learning different keys. One thing is, I remember, you know, when I went to New York, um, you know, my very first experience in jazz club in New York, and I was probably in my late teens, early 20s. Um, and I do remember. I remember it was you know, it was in the famous jazz club Smoke. You know, and I knew the songs in their keys. You know, and I remember, you know, they picked you know what song was it? I believe they picked My Funny Valentine. I knew the original key in E flat and I could play it. You know, so I thought that's what, you know, the singer wanted. But, you know, all of a sudden, you know, a singer called a weird key like A, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, what is going on? But it taught me I have to go home and practice in all the keys. So I learned that key, and from there, whenever you know, I went to the jam sessions, you know, I didn't care if a singer came up and say, hey, I want to play it in B or E flat. You know, provided I knew the song, obviously. So, you know, that's something you should always practice. So I'll do the song in F sharp. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you have any questions, remember to email me at kbenyarkomusic@gmail.com, or, you know, check out my website, kbenyarkomusic.com. Or, you know, just comment, and I will get back to you. And if you have a tutorial request, I'll go ahead and work on doing that as well. Okay, so thank you for your subscription and thank you for your support. This Wiasi Nyinaa, African Highlife piano in the key of F sharp.